Can he hold it in? They go too wide.
This battle for 13th and 14th, they go side by side into the castle.
He's at P2.
What is happening?
Machine's at P1.
Oh, there is
One. Oh, Winter gets the move done. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Formula OCE Round 11 here at Circuit of the Americas. We are here for Tier 4. We're going to be getting underway here in qualifying just shortly. I'll let you guys know straight away that we are going to have a minute silence here for Frizzy's family members in just a moment when qualifying starts. So we're going to pay some respects here. Unfortunately, Frizzy 92, obviously one of the owners of the league, has lost a family member this week, so we're just going to pay a bit of respects. Also, Anzac Day coming up next Tuesday. We'll pay a bit of respects here in the first minute of qualifying. With all the drivers, they'll be selecting their tyres at the moment, loading in, but we can see clear conditions here at COTA, which is always nice to see. Anyway, how are we all feeling? Ready for some Tier 4 action. Should, by the time the lights go out, have 19 drivers, but one MIA at the moment. We'll start that minute silence now. Thank you, everybody. Righto, thank you to all drivers and members of the chat. We're going to get qualifying underway now. We've paid some respects to Frizzy. Hopefully he really appreciates that. We're all here for you, matey, and we'll be keen to see you back on track when you're feeling a bit more up to it. But in the absence of Frizzy, we have many drivers now with an opportunity to get an extra position there on the grid. We've got a couple of people who are starting out here in Tier 4 for the first time. We've got GH0303. He's reserving in the Alpine tonight, I believe. And we also have X-Bomb. M-Bomb. He is reserving in the Williams, as far as I can remember. These two new guys will be looking to get themselves their first spot on the lineup. We've got one spot available in the Alpine, so they're both, well, there's three drivers fighting it out to try and get that spot. But at the moment, only the one car out on the track, and it is Gumbo in the Alfa Romeo, so Frizzy's car, which is fitting. Watto, how are you, brother? Long time no see, it's only been 24 hours, but good to have you back. Here we are. Gumbo is going to be first on track. We've got a couple of drivers coming out now, so they're a bit worried whether they can go out or not, but that's alright. They can all go out now. No trouble from this side of the garage. Alright, so here we go. Gumbo in the Alfa Romeo. Going to start his first lap here in anger. He's got a Red Bull there to the outside. Red Bull does a good job of getting out of the way. Now the first time through Sector 1 here. How does he go through the S's? How much curve is he taking? Not much of the first one, not much of the second one, none of the third one, and then a fair bit of the fourth one. It's a tough section to get right. And we could see many a crash into that section later on. Padu, it is Abyss commentating. Once more after last week's shamble power outage, we're back. Hopefully nothing of that and we can get through the whole race. Gumbo pushing though. It's been a decent sector and a half. Main is DC, so that's unfortunate there for the championship leader who extended his lead quite crazily. Yeah, good thanks Paddy mate, thank you. Yeah, feeling good mate. Got an exciting race coming up here. It's a 104 through the middle there for Gumbo. Not too bad at all. And now the double left-hander, it's tough. There's so many different lines you can take. He takes the wider line, you get on the power early enough. Now through this right-hander, sometimes struggle on rear traction, but no, Gumbo does it well there. Now throws it left. Not too bad there at all there from the Alfa Romeo driver. Now through the final corner. And what is the time to beat for everybody? DRS enabled. It's a 35.647 for Gumbo Kebab. Not too bad at all there from the Alfa Romeo driver. Who is going to be next across the line? We've got Lucky on one. What about Mason? Is he going to be next? Aussie, no. Yes, it will be. It will be Mason, who is next across the line and settle up in the Alpine. Waddington couldn't find Arcozel after the incident last night in Wallaby, so he flew back home to the UK. As you do, mate, as you do. Oh, that's not right there from Mason. He's given up on this lap. He's turned the ARS off, and he is going to try again. We'll go on board here with Aussie Freak in the Aston Martin. Obviously my team, but no bias, as we all know in the chat. No bias to Aston Martin at all. But let's have a look at the middle sector split. Oh, that's not great there from Aussie. He's gone straight on. Yeah, as you can see, he's about a second down on Gumbo as it stands. So maybe just trying to get a lap on and then focus on it later on. As Mason does a 45.395, we know that lap is not respective, I believe. Yeah, so that McLaren isn't on one. Aussie, oh, he's invalidated the second last corner. It's so easy to do, and the Aston Martin driver will peel on into the pit lane to finish that run. Particularly Muck Ping says, Thingo for Gasly is a flop. Fair enough. Anyway, we move. The next Aston Martin is actually going to be the next car to settle up. We've got a car in the middle of the track there. That was a Red Bull. Anyway, we'll keep watching on here. The Juice. DRS open. Can he go to the top? He can. It's a 35.527. And Lil Foam, aka Bubbles, only good enough for P3, a 35.7. It's very close to the top already. Who's next? It is Drifters P4. A lovely result there. Still over a second off the pace though, so he's going to want to find some time here. GH is invalidated, but so that time is not going to be much good for him. Who have we got coming across the line next? We've got a Mercedes. That'll be Pump. Oh, we got a spinner too there. Felty. Don't know what's happened here, but we'll go on board here with Pumpkin, his middle sector. I wonder right home about just yet, but obviously could be just setting a first lap to get time on the board. Now Pumpkin pushing hard through the second last corner. What time is it going to be there for the Mercedes driver? Got some good points last time out. And it's P5 of 38.927. A nice lap there. And Lucky a 49.9. So not a respective lap there at the moment. Is this Felty? No, it's Evil Blade. He's on an out lap. I don't think that Aston's on a lap. So it might be the Ferrari of Dap. No. I think it's the Red Bull of Hen. No. Don't know who's on a lap. GH, he's on a lap. On debut here in Formula OC. He's not using ARS though. What the fuck is going on here? Oh, I really hope this Williams isn't on one. Oh, hold on. Is this his mate? They might be friends, but I don't know what they're doing. It's not a muck around, boys. Come on. Hot lap hens. Cupy. Comms or no comms, Chris? Here we go. Either way, I'll wait for Chris to say. We got Hens starting a lap. Oh, he's got a this and next invalidation though, so we'll have to come back to him later on. He's already invalidated, unfortunately, there for the Red Bull driver. He's going to have to do a whole lap now just to get back. GH does a 43.3. He was battling with old mate Bomb on the lap, so I'm not really sure what they were doing, and he's gone for a spin and some rear wing damage probably there. He's going to get disqualified here, surely. Oh, how has he got away with that? Felty, I've got a request here for Felty Rabbit. He's in the pits, so we'll come back to that one as well. What about this Alpha Tauri? Oh, and War Machine's done. War Machine is done, ladies and gentlemen. He's spun at the final corner. Get me out of the pit lane. And I think War Machine may be in the wall, and again, not doing... oh my... jeez, he's in the middle of the road. He's crashed into the pit lane. Everplay goes to the top at 35.3. The McLaren driver has been showing up week in, week out, and doing a good job of it as well. He's been teammateless for most of the season, it must be said. But he's out there now doing his best. We've got Aussie going around. Chris finds War Machine's DNF rather funny. And... God, tend to agree. So Aussie starting a lap now. Felty can't do that. Birdie, I don't even think he's racing, so that's just Waddington talking to Birdie. I'm an idiot. Alright, what do we got going on? Is this GH on a lap? He's a second down and he's invalidated. He's not on a lap. Our championship leader currently struggling to even get in the lobby. So I may just see what's going on there as we watch Hens, who's staying out again here. So he's going to push again on this set of tyres. How many laps has he done on this set? No, none. Okay, so there, righto. So we'll come back to... actually, no, let's watch on board here with Hens as we got a requested hot lap here for the Red Bull driver. We're going to go on board here for the rest of the lap. Enjoy the sounds of the game. There's a 37.2 there for Hens. Not a bad lap at all there from the Red Bull driver. He's pretty happy with that by the looks of it as well. A wash though. Goes to the top in the Red Bull. Since we left. Also GH has been disqualified. But a decent lap there from Hens. Top, I was doing a hot lap, bro. Alright? Just calm. What about we got a Ferrari, we got an Alfa Romeo, Gumbo's on the lap. And we got a Ferrari. That's Dat Boy on return after missing the last 3 races. He's back. And looking to set the world alight here for Ferrari, who are currently leading the overall championship. going into round 4 here. Sorry, round 4, what am I on about? Tier 4, round 11. So we are officially past the halfway point now, 10 rounds down. We start the final 10. That's a nice lap from Dabboy. A 35.551 puts him only 3/10 behind a Washful. So a very nice lap there from him on return to Tier 4. Who's next? We got a Williams. It's not X-Bomb, it's his teammates, Drifters. Does he set a better lap? No, he's going to be starting one. X-Bomb, though, will set his first lap here in qualifying. Not really. He does still set it. It's a 38.1. Puts him P10 for now on debut. Not too shabby at all. Maney finally getting out on the track. He's going to start a lap now. Come back to him later on now. Either Blade is disconnected. So if these issues continue, we will have to come up with a solve. So who's on a lap here? Let's have a look. Is Drifters on one? Talk about the championship standings as we close in on the end of this qualifying session. Maney currently leads the championship by, what is he leading by? 25 points over Wash. So, yeah, the championship leader's still yet to go up there yet. As we've got Felty off again. He's struggling to even get a lap on at the moment. He will struggle to get one on now. Maney's invalidated. I hope he's got enough fuel here. The championship leader, he could be starting right at the back. But anyway, then comes Dabboy, Spreadsheet, and COTA. That's your top 5 for now. And the constructors' standings. Drifters, he's up here. So we'll come back to the constructors' standings in just a second. But no, he's decided to back off and maybe going again here. Drifters, I'm not too sure. I don't think the AlphaTauri of Maney's starting a new one. What about the AlphaTauri of Lucky? He's not on one. Felty's retired on track. Not really supposed to do that, mate, especially at this crucial part of qualifying. But anyway, we'll just continue going. There's a bit of carnage going on here at the final corner. Not sure who's about to settle up. Who's going what? There's cars everywhere. Mason starting one. Pumpkin starting one. I don't think anyone's there, so we'll go down to... We'll go down to Aussie, I think. No, sorry, it's the Juice, who is not on a lap either. He's on an out lap at the moment. What about that Ferrari? Bubbles. He's on one here. This is going to be a good lap here from Bubbles. Oh, but he's off! He's around! The Ferrari man has spun. And with only a minute 30 on the clock, you'd think that may be qualifying done here for the Ferrari driver reserving for the second week in a row. You'd think he'll bring it into the pits now. He won't have enough time. But anyways, Evil Blade has retired. Unfortunately, disconnecting a crucial part of the session there. But currently P2, a nice lap, but Foam only 40% ERS. He's going to struggle to improve on that lap time. Gambo Kebab, he's on one here as well. A 104.3 is pretty good in the first sector, but no, sorry. He's not on one. Anyway, quickly, before we get into the final runs, AlphaTauri lead by 37 points in Tier 4 over Red Bull and Alpine, who are tied on 154 points, and Ferrari only 9 points behind them. So a tight battle here in the constructors here in Tier 4. We'll go back. CDM's Abyss. Yes, I'm looking. Sorry. Yes. Yep. Looking. Okay. All good, Rose. I knew you were a long shot. I did tell War you were a long shot, so that's all good. Thanks for trying at least. If we have a restart, you can jump in, but I'm not sure we're going to get a restart. Anyway, the times are coming in. I'm sorry. X-Bomb's missed the final corner again. He will only improve just slightly. Pumpkin won't improve. The Juice goes P3. A nice lap there from the Aston Martin driver. Zapboy starting a lap, and the Red Bull of a Wash is starting one as well. Who have we got at the final corner? It's the Juice. It's at the final corner. He's a couple of heads up. Can this be the pole position? It will be at 34.9. First driver in the 34s. Mason has retired. He is done in qualifying, but at the moment, The Aston Martin driver, the Juice, on pole by nearly 0.3 of a second over a washful. Next up is Bubbles. He's invalidated. He won't improve. That is session ending. Solo comms is good. What now? I've personally always preferred it. Gumbo's on a good one here. He's 7/10 up at the middle sector. Just doesn't want to throw it away here through the second last corner. It's nicely done there as well. Gumbo Kebab flying the flag for Alfa Romeo here tonight. DRS open. He's out of ERS. He goes to the top at 34.757, dethroning the Juice and the Alfa Romeo on top when his teammate is not here. Isn't it awesome result there? Drifters, he's about even on his middle sector, but he's done. His qualifying's over. Drifters will not improve. What about Lucky? Maney is starting P16, ladies and gentlemen. The championship leader could not set a lap. Even if he just put a dodgy lap in, he would have been 14th, but he couldn't get it in. Lucky's gone wide at the second last corner. Hasn't got an invalidation. He's going to keep pushing. He will get an improvement here. It won't be pole position, but he'll get an improvement. It'll be P11 at the moment for Lucky. Aussie's done. He has retired from the session. We've got a Red Bull. Red Bull, that's a wash. Can he challenge for the champion, for the pole? He's done. A wash is done. P2 in the championship won't improve on this last lap. And is that qualifying over, ladies and gentlemen? I think that boy's done. M-Bomb is done. Pumpkin's done. Ladies and gentlemen, your pole sitter for the COTA Grand Prix, the American Grand Prix, whatever you want to call it, is Gumbo Kebab in the Alfa Romeo. What a lap from the young man. A brilliant result. The Juice for Aston Martin, his best qualifying of the season. And only one of the only two drivers in the 34s. A wash, unable to set a final lap. He'll be starting P3 alongside Evil Blade. And then come the two Ferraris. What a qualifying session, ladies and gentlemen. Gumbo tops it by nearly 0.2 of a second. So a formidable force there at the top from the Juice and a wash. Then comes Blade, and as we said, comes the two Ferrari. Dat Boy leading Bubbles. Then comes Mason from Aussie Freak from Drifters and Hens, rounding out the top 10. Then comes Lucky, M-Bomb, and Pumpkin win the slowest of the drivers to set a lap. But then 4 drivers not setting a lap. A shocking qualifying session for these 4 guys. War Machine DNFing early. Felty Rabbit not being able to get a clean lap in. Maney not being able to get a clean lap in. That's a championship leader starting P16. And GH getting disqualified for going the wrong way there in qualifying. That is qualifying over. That is your 17. And we have a long race to go here. It's COTA. Do we have wet weather again here in Tier 4? We will find out very shortly. Lucky saying it's his first race on medium traction control. Good luck, mate. What now? The Juice is literally the Juice. His name in Discord and on the game is the Juice. And it's overcast here. No rain at the moment here for Tier 4. So, in just a moment. We've got no formation lap. Hopefully the drivers remember that. No formation lap here as this game is absolutely broken. So we're going to go straight to 5 red lights in just 10 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully no bugs and we can just get this race underway. It'll be interesting here. We'll get the graphics up straight away. But we'll turn everything off to start us. Here we are. 5 red lights. And away we go. It's a good start there from the Alfa Romeo. And he's got the lead up into turn 1 on the Juice. We're 3 wide down there for P3 at the moment. Around the outside. Up the inside. There's contact everywhere. The Red Bull's coming together. It's a good start for some of them. So we look towards the back of the field. Can they all sort it out before the S's? We're side by side all through the middle. Bid pack here. Someone's going to go off. Surely there's contact. There's argy-bargy. We've got contact here in the midfield. Someone's around. Are they? I don't think so. I think everyone survived. Somehow we're all alive here at the moment at the start of this American Grand Prix. As everyone's filters their way through. We've got a battle at the front here. Dat Boy on the medium tyres, up the inside of the Juice, who's started on the hards. Up the front, he won't get the exit. He'll try and get the exit here on Dat Boy, but he has got him for now. Can the Juice make the fight back? Sorry, I'll bring all this stuff up now. Oh. All right, we're good to go. Here we are. Look at the back here. Little Bubbles looking to get past a wash. Dat Boy, a brilliant start from down in P5. He's up to P2 already before the end of lap 1. A very clean start here as well. Brilliant stuff from the guys. Only the one person on soft, it's Hens in the Red Bull. So he's making an early safety go here, getting in for those hards. And then he'll box. But an issue here for Bubbles. He's getting swamped. Drifters around the outside. Oh, the triple right-hander. Surely not. Drifters on the first. They know he's going to make it up the inside of the P2 of the champion. He's around. Oh, he was going for gold. He couldn't get it done. And he's around. Contact there with a wash. I cannot put any other blame there on Drifters. He already got the first move around the outside. It was brilliant. He just had to keep his head there. But he's all right. He hasn't lost too much time. He's only down to P11. He'll be able to move his way back forward in this race. But here goes M-Bomb up the inside. He's missed the corner. And he will play the racecraft of the McLaren driver. Aussie Freak's had an issue here. Oh, what are these camera angles? Give me a better one, please. Here we are. Aussie Freak. He made an error there out of the first corner down into turn 2, and he is now getting pressured here from Evil Blade. M-Bomb behind. He's struggling here at the moment. Drifters, he has lost a lot of time. We've got a spinner. First one of the race, Lucky CJE, as we just said. He was on medium TC, and he's on freezing cold softs, and he's not liking it. Both these drivers, Felty Rabbit and Lucky, have had to pit on lap 1 for some front wing damage, and Lucky's gone around as well. So this guy's really struggling on the cold tyres here at COTA. Otherwise, here we go. We're going to go 3 wide, are we? No, we're not. These lads in the midfield. War Machine's involved, as well as X-Bomb. Up the inside goes War Machine. He's got 2 of them in one corner. What a move from War Machine. Up to P11. Has he got it done yet? No, he hasn't. Pumpkin holds on to P10 at the moment. What are these camera? Up the inside he goes. Oh, the other Williams. Oh, I tell you what, Drifters has come so close to the back of War Machine there. But he holds it. Maney, championship leader. He's looking to protect his championship lead in damage conservation after a poor qualifying. He's now finding himself battling the guys at the back who just don't really care. They just want to fight. Now the debutant X-Bomb. M-Bomb, he's going to go, oh, so close up to the back of his teammate. Now on those dodgy go, that's not where you're going to want to be. Maney's still 100% ERS, not using any of it at this stage. He's a bit cautious as he has a championship lead to protect these guys who are just trying to try out and get their first seat. But out the front, oh, we've got another spin for Lucky. Oh, these two are not having a good time of it at the moment. And we got War Machine around. No, I don't know what's happened there. I'm sorry, guys, we've missed it. But War Machine has gone around. The Haas team principal, who is also flying the flag for Haas tonight, has gone around early on here in lap 3, and he's got some time to find now. 6 seconds to GH in the next position. Felty's not liking these softs, and Lucky may retire in the pits here, to be honest, but we'll see. I'd say Felty will. Out the front, Gumbo leading by a comfortable 2.5 seconds over Dat Boy, and a similar gap to the Juice. Then comes the hard runners, Awash, Mason, and Bubbles, who's just fallen off those 3 guys for the time being. And we've got Hens around. Something's happened to Hens here. He's got some front wing damage on the Red Bull. Didn't quite catch what happened there. I think there's contact. He's got to have had contact. No, sorry, he doesn't have the damage. Let's figure out who's got the damage. Up front, I think it's Pumpkin. No, it's not Pumpkin. It's Aussie Freak, who's got no front wing here. And Drifters is around now. It's all going on here. There's stuff everywhere. Hens has gone around. He doesn't have damage though, so he's going to be able to continue on those soft tyres. Aussie Freak has no front wing. He's going into the pits. Oh, gee whiz. Tell you what, Pumpkin, that is not what you want to do, and he's gone straight onto the corner. That's not ideal either. Also, Bubbles with a 3-second time penalty already. Aussie Freak into the pits for a new front wing off the hards, which is not the ideal strategy at all. Yeah, so Hens no damage, but he's lost a lot of time in that battle here. Up the front, what do we got going on here? M-Bomb, Pumpkin, and Maney. Maney's been able to clear everyone. M-Bomb on debut, looking good here in the points at the moment. As he looks to chase down Pumpkin for that P9 position. That'll be 2 points on debut. Would be an awesome result there for him. We've got an issue for one of the front guys. It's the Juice. He's around. P3 in the race. He was sitting P3, started P2 in this race. He's had a spin, hasn't lost too much time, but he's now down in P6 on those hard tyres. Fourth now on the hard tyres when he was leading the hard tyre battle. I wonder if there was contact there with Wash or was done on his own. More issues at the back there for Felty Rabbit. His race is run and done already. He's already been lapped by the entire field. Evil Blade is disconnected. Oh wow, that's a bit unfortunate as we join onto him. The McLaren driver just can't catch a break in Tier 4 this season. And look at this, Pumpkin around the outside. Can M-Bomb get it done? He's got the inside line for the next corner. And around the outside goes Pumpkin. Can't get it done. M-Bomb up to P9 on debut. A brilliant result here at the moment if he can keep this up. Brilliant stuff there from the new driver. Maney now pushing forward. He's on medium tyres. He's looking at Evil Blade who's disconnected. Then the Juice who's just had a spin. Then we got a battle up here for P4. Bubbles and Mason battling it out. We've got War Machine around again. Oh, he's not having very good time here at the moment. COTA, not very many people's favourite track, but Bubbles going pretty aggressive on the defence here as Mason looking to make that P4 his for the moment. And War Machine is still doing circles at the back of this field. We've just got a bit of a stalemate here at the moment. I didn't think AO and 70 would be too high, but Evil Blade is literally catching the juice on 70 AO. I've underestimated this. I apologise. Anyway, he's back. He hasn't lost much time there at all. Maney is gaining on him though. He's gained nearly half a second. Then there's a battle here. Maney is far from out of this. He's currently got 4 points. His main championship rival P3. So he's only going to lose 11 points in the championship, which would not be a bad result. Anyway, here we go. The Hens M-Bomb battle continues. We've got to change up here. Sorry, we'll come back. Oh, there's... Sorry, we'll come back to this battle. Here we go. Around the outside. Hens. DRS open. Can't get him under brakes, but I think M-Bomb's gone... No, Hen's just not confident enough under brakes. He's going to go up the inside here, though. Oh, there's a bit of contact, a bit of argy-bargy from M-Bomb. He doesn't want to lose the position, but unfortunately he's going to have to. Bubbles has gone around. No. What is that? Oh, dear, that's not very good from M-Bomb. Racing standards always the best here in Tier 4, as we know. Lil Foam has had a spin, aka Bubbles, from a decent position in this race as well. He was up battling with Mason, so I'm not sure what's happened there. They did just swap spots, but not too sure there at all. The Juice now almost on the back of Mason, which is for P5, which would be a P4, sorry, which would be a good recovery here. As these two going at it again into turn 1 this time. More contact between the two as Hens finally gets the job done, you'd think, and now there's no real dive bomb opportunity here for M-Bomb, which seems to be what his go is, as Evil Blade struggling with more connectivity in this race, as Maney will look to close up and get that done before he can get back in the lobby, hopefully, for him. But Hens, look at this battle here. We've got a 4-way battle for the last couple of points at the moment. The rest of the field pretty spread, but Maney closing on an Evil Blade. Hopefully Blade can get back in the lobby before that overtake ensues for his sake. Up the inside. Drifters, he's going to get the job done here on Pumpkin. He's going to get the DRS. I think they both will though. This is going to be a straight drag race up to the line. No DRS for Pumpkin Wind. He doesn't have any ERS either, so Drifters will get that position quite comfortably, 30% ERS. As SGP Rose leaves the session. Unfortunately, just missed the race there as well as EPX, so a bit unfortunate there. We knew that was a risk with Rose, but there was spots to be had, so we keep going. M-Bomb. Zoltan, honestly, couldn't agree more, but anyway. Told me like he'll be lucky to finish. Yeah, what I can't disagree, mate. Cannot disagree. Hens anyway, he's got away from him now. He's off the track. Now Drifters, this is his teammate, so Drifters will be hoping that Evil Blade is struggling here at the moment. He is getting back in, but just can't stay in the lobby at the moment. As M-Bomb looking to defend from his teammate here. And he's managed to get the braking just right. No team orders here at Williams, but Drifters has the exit, and that is job done. P10 for Drifters as he looks to fight his way back through the field. No safety cars as of yet, no DNFs either. I'm actually, like, credit to these two back here. Like, much credit to these two. They're sticking it out, waiting for that safety car. Hopefully Felty can get back on the lead lap, because, yeah, almost due it. Anyway, let's have a look here. The Juice. Is Blade back in? No, Blade's not back, so unfortunately the connectivity issues continue. Is Bubbles on the edge. Let's have a look at the penalties. Penalties. So we've got 3 seconds for Bubbles, M-Bomb, Pumpkin, GH, and Felty Rabbit. And position game, Maney up 10, the biggest winner of the session at the moment, biggest loser at the moment. Aussie Freak down 6. Obviously, we know he had a collision with Hens not too long ago. 8 laps gone here in the US GP. No strategic pit stops as of yet. The top 3 all stretching away. Gumbo chilling out front with a 5-second leader, and then 4 seconds to a wash. We've got Bubbles around again, though. Bubbles in the Ferrari is around again, ladies and gentlemen. He is struggling on these hard tyres. He's struggling to get it right at all, as now M-Bomb gets in front of him. And Pumpkin will be closing in here to try and get that job done as well. So big trouble there for the Ferrari driver. But still a long race to go. 20 laps remain. GH gets the second time penalty of his race. He'll be hoping to stay away from any more of those if we get a late race safety car and he can fight back. Eva Blade has rejoined. Hopefully he can stay in now for the rest of the race. He's lost a lot of time disconnecting, unfortunately. But yeah, look, not much we can do about that, unfortunately. Crap game. Felty's going around again. Wouldn't be surprised if he hangs up the boots here. Unfortunately, a tough one for him in the McLaren. Zoltan just can't. As Bubbles and bro, this M-Bomb broke loves a dive bomb. I know his name is Bomb, and he's just pushed Bubbles off the track. What is he doing? I think Bubbles has got him. Oh, he just sends it to the inside. Oh my god. I'm just gonna go off it. I'm just gonna. Drifters and Hens getting very close here, as those soft tyres on Hens must be crying now. Absolutely hating life at the moment. He's surely going to pit in the next couple of laps. As Felty struggling here, and yes, in comes the Red Bull of Hens. He is finally off those soft tyres. He'll be thanking himself. Unfortunate, no safety car, but now he's going to be on those tyres the rest of the race. Here we go, the battle for P9 continues. We've got an issue for Felty again. What is this camera angle? Oh my days, what is this? What is Bubbles' internet, bro? I don't know if it's Bubbles' internet, or this guy's dive bombing, or a bit of everything. I'm really not sure. Either way, Bubbles has finally got the job done here on M-Bomb, and yep, 3-second time penalty for Drifters, who's in P8. But this little battle here for P5 is starting to gain here, as we've got Maney and Evil Blade closing in on the Juice, who cannot quite close in on Mason at this point in the Grand Prix. Bit of a stalemate here at the moment. The only battle on track at the moment, we've got GH taking on Aussie Freak for P12, and GH not looking to make it too hard for Aussie, I don't think. Up the inside goes Aussie, the Aston Martin driver. He gets turned in on a bit there. And GH goes wide, and that will be job done. He'll get the DRS here as well, and he'll be able to drive away from the Alpine now. Aussie Freak up into P12 as he looks to charge back. He's actually holding on to the back of Bubbles here. Are those hard tyres not working too well? Oh no. I don't know why Bubbles is letting him do this. Just let him dive bomb him from 7 tenths back. Oh, that's a big off! Bubbles frustrated with M-Bomb, and the tyres may be overheating, and he's going for a massive spin here. That promotes everyone up a spot. And bomb into the pits that lap as well. And he's going around again. Is that in the wall? No, it's not. Gravel on the tyres, though. He's got to be careful. So, that's bad to worse here for Bubbles. He spins just as the man he was battling comes into the pits. He'll come out pretty much all the way at the back here, M-Bomb, but he's the first driver to pit strategically off the mediums onto a set of hards. He'll be going to the end now. Righto, where are the battles, ladies and gentlemen? We're kind of all separated. Bubbles gets another 3-second time penalty for his troubles. But everyone keeping it off the wall as it stands. 10 laps in to this American Grand Prix. No safety cars. How good. I was just thinking that, Mukbing. Very good driving standard so far. Oh my god. We have just jinxed that. I don't know where it's happened. Has he just done that on track? Okay, get someone to clip that. We will look later on. We've got a spinner. It is that Drifters? Is around again. Oh, some drivers having a wretched time here in the US GP. Drifters this time going around again. Their first coming, GH on debut. And he's in now. He's sick of these medium tyres. He wants off him. He won't speed. Brilliant. Oh, Maney's got a 3-second time pattern now. The championship leader who's chasing down the juice. We got a Haas around. That'll be Raw Machine around again. Another driver really not having a good time. But there we go. Juice is around again. At that corner. That's the second time he's done it this race. As soon as someone gets close, pushes too hard and he's gone around. Thankfully he's got about 30 seconds to the next car. But he's just given up that battle for P5 very easily, and Maney able to cruise past P5 at the moment. Evil Blade right on the back of him though, as those medium tyres will be going off on Maney now. Maney has 76% ERS. He's flying without even using any battery, which we've seen him do a lot of this season. We've seen him run 100% most of the race, so not rare that Maney has a decent amount of ERS. Break, sorry. We watched the battle for P5 between Maney and Evil Blade. The Juice is coming up a little while behind, but now Pumpkin Wind and Aussie Freak going at it for P8 here at the moment. But Pumpkin doing enough at the moment. Evil Blade up the inside. This is spot position. Got to think those mediums on Maney must be going off now. He goes deep into turn 1. Didn't make life too hard for Evil Blade at all just then. We've got a spin up and it's Felty. I don't think it's not that hard, but yeah. So we continue to watch this battle. Maney behind Evil Blade. Those mediums must be gone as Aussie Freak gets a 3-second time penalty through the S's. So easy to do here at COTA. Felty has got a 5-second time penalty. Spinning in the pit lane. Might be day over for him. Does he retire in the pits? Probably just doesn't care. Maney's struggling now. Will he be in now? 12 laps down on these tyres. He will be in now, so he says that'll do. I've had enough. Get me onto something nicer. He'll be onto a fresh set of hards to the end now, Maney. No safety car as of yet here. And the Juice will get that position back, but it's not for very long. He's got 12 lap older hard compound tyres than the Maney. We've got a Red Bull around here. That's Hens. He was in the points there for a while. Not in it at the moment, but Drifters and M-Bomb. No, M-Bomb not quite going to get him here, but another spin is not too far away after you spin once here. What the hell? Anyway, Pumpkin is in. He's onto some fresh hard compound tyres as well. He'll be going right to the end of this Grand Prix now. He'll be hoping he makes some positions up later on. Maney's got another 3 second time. That's 6 seconds now for the AlphaTauri driver, who's now in an Aston Martin sandwich, given it's a fairly large sandwich because Aussie's 11 seconds behind. That's okay. They'll fight back later on. A safety car is not too far away here at COTA. Just takes one man to hit the wall. Currently have not had anyone DNF on, like actually crash yet. Yeah, GH, who I believe just retired instead of doing what he's supposed to do. Yep, so he will be getting a bit of trouble there from the stewards, you'd think. Your esports line from Ember. Yeah, apparently. We've got Gumbo in. Gumbo is in and out, and he's only going to lose. Oh, is Evil Blade going to get him? He's going to be tied up here into turn 1. Give me a better camera for a second. Righto, it's going to have to be on board. Here we go, around the outside. Fresh warm tyres for Evil Blade. Is that contact, Gumbo? No, he's alright. Race leader at the moment is just looking to hold on as he makes a mistake here through the S's. Those tyres are going to be very cold. He's going to have to just be careful here on the first lap as he tries to warm them up. Bubbles getting another 3 second time penalty now, really struggling with track limits here at COTA. As we're at half race distance now, ladies and gentlemen. 50% of the way through this race, and Gumbo is controlling it nicely at the moment, even though it doesn't actually look like it. A few guys in front of him have got a pit. They'll be getting some fresh mediums on later on in this race, so Duckboy's got all the work to do. We've got a virtual safety car here. Is this for Felty? I have a feeling this may be for Felty. He was spun 500 kilometers. Pumpkin misses the pits. War Machine pits in. He's going to go from medium start. That's a perfect time for a VSC there for War Machine. He's going to be able to get in and get out with losing minimal time there. He's going to be much closer to Pumpkin than he would have been without the virtual, so he'll be very happy with that. Will the Haas team principal. Lucky's also going to jump in now off those mediums and go to hards. We're back to green flag running now though, so Lucky doesn't get much of a benefit from that one. And he will go a lap down here as a wash, and Mason and probably even Evil and Gumbo will get past him. So he's going to have to do some work now to get back into the race. Anyway, Maney and the Juice. 12 lap difference in tyre wear. The Juice won't have anything. Every time Maney's got close to the back of the Juice, he's gone around. So far, he's still there. Oh, what is going on here, ladies and gentlemen? What the hell are these two doing? The Juice sits on the inside line. Maybe trying to let Maney go. But instead, Maney wasn't having a bar of it. He wanted that DRS. He got the DRS anyway. So I'm not sure what the play there was from the Juice, but he sits in P7 at the moment. Still going to make a pit stop though. Got a Ferrari in. That is Lil Foam, aka Bubbles. Middle lane behind Felty Rabbit. Now, hopefully Evil Blade wasn't planning to pit this lap, because now he'll suffer the double stack if he does decide to pit this lap. But out comes Bubbles. Where's he going to come out? He's going to be looking probably P12 here behind Hens at this stage of the race. Yeah, it was for Felty. He's getting a new front wing put on that car. Lucky's currently DC'd, so he has left the session. And that AlphaTauri will not be cutting in the race any longer. We got Aussie around. This is Aussie. Aussie Freak is around. This Aston Martin really not liking that section up there. Almost call it Aston Martin corner at the moment. The Juice and Aussie Freak both having issues up there at the top of the hill. Where are the battles though? There's a battle here for P. What's this battle for? This is for P2 because two of those cars aren't on the track. But Mason here. Both these guys have to stop again. Gumbo doesn't. And that boy doesn't either. He's only 6 seconds behind. So these guys battle here. That boy could find himself well in for a decent P2 here. I think he'll be going P2 on the track, but they're looking good at the moment here. But again, the top three at the moment will box for fresh medium, so they'll be quicker at the end. But will they be fast enough to catch? I'm not sure. In comes the Juice. He's gone for the undercut. 15 laps on the hards was long enough for him. And he will box for some mediums to go to the end. He's going to have to do 13 laps, so it's a fairly long stint. But he thinks he can do it, and Aussie Freak is going to double stack. So, master strats from Aston Martin showing again. Bubbles is coming in for softs. Does he get help? No, he doesn't. So, good idea there in the end. Right, here comes Bomb. He's going to get left in the mud here. He might lose 2 positions in a straight. Evil Blade's disconnected. Oh, that is such bad luck there for the McLaren driver. What a time to disconnect again. That is so unfortunate there for the McLaren driver. Hopefully he can get back in. Otherwise that could be race over. M-Bomb getting another penalty, cutting the corner to maintain the position over Bubbles. And Bubbles has got wing damage now. As around goes the debutant into the wall as well. And he resets the track. There is a big penalty coming your way, my friend. Should have read the rules before you started racing here, mate. You'll be getting a big penalty. Thank you. But Bubbles now wing damage and soft tyres. He will not be happy at all. He hasn't been able to get the max out of those soft tyres. Mason Racing is in. Where will he come out? He'll come out behind Maney, I think. It's going to be close though between those two. Brand new mediums on the car. Maney's on 4-lap-old hards. We'll see what Mason can do here. Does he get ahead of the championship leader? No, he doesn't. They're going to be side by side in the turn 1 here. This could be carnage. In a turn 1 we go. Maney around the outside. And he's going to get the job done purely because of the warmer tyres. Mason can get those warmed up though. You think he should have the pace to get back past Maney because he's got that tyre advantage. The Juice P7 sitting there pretty comfortably at the moment with drifters and Hens. We got a battle here. Around the outside. Oh, a little foam. Bubbles. They both got the best line ever through there. You could probably, you know, make a case for Bubbles. Come on, Hens, what are you doing, mate? Anyway, he's got more defending to do here. We've got an issue for Felty once more. He's having a wretched time. As up the inside goes Hens here on Bubbles. A beautiful move from the Red Bull driver. Sorry, he was defending, wasn't he? He didn't actually. Held the position on Bubbles, who does have wing damage at the moment. As Bubbles gets another penalty. He's really, really struggling at the moment. These two keep paddling. Aussie Freak won't be far away. And a wash is in. The race leader's in, ladies and gentlemen. Gumbo will take the lead of the race by a country mile. That puts the closest actual car. Evil Blade still yet to pit. He has rejoined. Felt his corner around. When do you just call it quits? When do you just call it quits? I wonder. Anyway, we got a battle here. Maney and Mason. I said that. It was coming, and here it is. Mason here getting held up by a wash who is on fresh meds. He's got no tyre temp. So Mason kind of getting held up here, but Maney does not have the pace on those hards at the moment as Evil Blade joined back. He'll be able to get back in the lobby now and take control of his car for the final 10 laps hopefully. But this battle for P4 won't go down without a fight. And Evil Blade will join this battle for P4 as well later on when he boxes for some medium tyres. Juice sitting in P7. He's probably just waiting for a safety car. Otherwise, he should pretty comfortably cruise to P7 in this race. Top 4 without pens at the moment. Mason and Maney with pens as well. But Mason looking to get the job done here on the championship leader. He's looking to stake his claim here late on in the championship. Can he get his way into it? Got another issue. Bubbles and Thingo are just battling. That's okay. We'll go back here to this battle, the main battle on track at the moment. Pumpkin is also battling M-Bomb, but those two could become friends there. but here we go. Mason with the DRS. Maney just getting DRS at the moment on the hards. His race doesn't start till the last 3. To be honest, he's on 6 lap old hards. He's going to really struggle for pace compared to these guys on fresh meds at the beginning of this stint, at least. Felty Rabbit really struggling now to get it back even to the pits. And you've got to think eventually something's got to give. But Mason, he's all over a wash here. I think he is the fastest driver here. Evil Blade's AI has stayed out again. Evil Blade is driving now, so he'll be able to box this lap, you'd think. As that boy has already boxed, he's got some fresh tyres on now. We've got an issue as these two in front have been battling so hard. Aussie is now well in the fight for P9 here. Bubbles will have to pit again, so this is just costing Hens time as Felty Rabbit finally gives it up and he's retired in the pit lane and he's caused the first safety car of the race. We have a safety car, ladies and gentlemen. This changes everything. The race is turned on its head. Evil Blade staying out is going to get a free pit stop onto medium tyres to the end. Gumbo, what is he going to do? The Alfa Romeo, he is going to... Surely you pit. Gumbo, he's going to go for it. Blade will come in. He hasn't pitted yet. He'll come in for mediums. A wash. Sorry, Dat Boy will come in for mediums. A wash. Can he get out there in front of these guys? It's going to be close. In comes Mason. I'm not sure why. He's on 2 lap old mediums. Anyway, Maney, he's going to come in for a fresh set of mediums as well. Obviously off those hard tyres. The Juice, well, probably stays out. Drifters will box here, you'd think. But where did Evil Blade come out? P3! Evil Blade has only lost the position to a wash here. And he's got fresh mediums. Dat Boy and Mason have gone softs. This is going to be a fairly long safety car, but the softs, I don't know if they're that good on this, especially on this game, but we'll see if that works out for them. The Juice obviously staying out. He's got mediums on already. Drifters boxing off those hards. He'll get a fresh set of mediums on. Bubbles will box here as well as Hens, you think, for some fresh mediums for both these guys. Aussie should stay out, and he will. War Machine and Pumpkin should pit. And this changes the entire aspect of this race. We're going to have a crazy last few as Pumpkin and War stay out on hards. M-Bomb is back in this race now, P14. And Lucky, well, he's back in the race now, but Gumbo, let him pass me and get him unlapped. Come on. Let him get unlapped. Let's go. Let him surely let the man in. Gumbo! Gumbo, let him pass. Obviously, half a lap down on field. Gumbo was half a lap down on field. He was struggling. I didn't even look at the field. But Gumbo, we need you. We need you to let him go, man. Come on, go off the track. He's in the chat, but he doesn't want to let him pass. Gumbo, let Lucky pass for the sake of the race. Come on. Come on. He's going to let him go. Go, Lucky. He's done it. He's unlapped him. Gumbo is a legend. Oh, hold on. It's Lucky. Lucky is here. Go, son. I think he's here. Gumbo is a legend. This will allow Lucky to catch back up to the field. That is an awesome play there from Gumbo. Really love to see it. He will, Lucky now given the opportunity to come back in this race. What with the GOAT emoji. That is all that needs to be said about that play. What is not GOATed is this strategy from the Haas and the Mercedes. What they're doing on the hards, look, logistically I've got absolutely no idea. War Machine's in and Pumpkin stays out. You scream at War. War Machine pits, but Pumpkin does not. He stays out on hards another lap. So an interesting strategy here from Pumpkin. We're going to get a very long safety car here. So Gumbo, he stayed out on hards. Struggling for tyre temperature. at the end of this one. When the safety car goes green, we're going to get another lap at least of safety car. So hopefully Lucky can catch back up to this train. If not, at least he's back on the lead lap and we get another safety car. He'll definitely be able to catch up. But, well, scenes everywhere. We've got different strategies everywhere. Vice Pumpkin's ERS on under safety car. Yup. Safety car not in this lap as of yet. And can be called late, but I don't think it will. Lucky has decided to pit. I probably wouldn't have done that, man. He's gone on to hards. He's gone on to hards. He's gone on to hards. Lucky, what are you doing? Lucky. Oh, Lucky. Oh, Lucky. I've just caught that on the stream too. That's so unfortunate. Oh, oh no! Oh, Lucky. Oh, that was not so lucky. That's all on the stream. Wow. Hold on. In comes Aussie Free. What are you doing? I hope this is a fresh set of softs, because if that's scrub softs... Anyway, it could be the strategy of the day, but it won't be. Anyway, 14th now for Aussie. He's got work to do, but hopefully he can do it. He has got penalties as well, though. Let's have a quick squiz at the penalty situation at the moment. So 3 seconds for Dat Boy. Top 3 without pens, which is crucial for them. But Gumbo on those hards, can't see him doing much there. Wash may win this one after Gumbo's controlled the whole race. Anyway, Dat Boy 3 seconds, Mason 3 seconds, Maney 6. Championship leader with 6, with his rival in P2 in the best position to win this race. The Juice P7. He's got no penalties, so that is good for him at the moment. He's fourth on track, so nice recovery here from him. Drifters 3 seconds, Pumpkin 3 seconds, 15 seconds for M-Bomb. Little Foam has 15 seconds, which is Bubbles, and Aussie has 3 seconds there at the back. So these two basically a non-factor, unless we have about 4 cars DNF. Lucky won't catch the field. I don't think. He's only just caught on the lap they are, so hopefully safety is in this lap and we can go back to green flag running. We'll get 6 laps of racing. He's been allowed back on the lead lap, and honestly I think he should have stayed in. But anyway, he'll gain heaps of time through this one, so he won't catch enough. He's half a lap down. Anyway, we've got a race to run here. Gumbo has a huge strategy to call here. Hard tyres. Sorry, I'll bring these back up. Tyres. Hard on him. Then Meads on a Wash and Evil. Pretty fresh. Then fresh softs on Dat Boy and Mason. Fresh Meads on Maney. 6 lap olds for Juice. 2 lap old Meds for Drifters. Old hards for Pumpkin. And 2 lap old Meds for Hens. Fresh softs on Bubbles and M-Bomb. War Machine on fresh Meds. And Aussie on fresh softs. We've got a 5-second penalty for M-Bomb. And we're going to go to the front here. He's gone. He is gone. Gumbo is gone here, ladies and gentlemen. He's gone very, very early as well. He's just going to be careful. His tyre temperature is not going to be high here for the Alfa Romeo driver. He has led this race from start to finish, but now he's under threat here from the guys behind. What's going on? Is there any battles at the moment? Everyone pretty line and stern. No one really got the safety car good enough on their current rival. Hence is the closest to Pumpkin. Can we see a move here from him? This is a terrible camera angle. Oh no! What is he doing? Bubbles has just been absolutely rammed, but anyway, we'll come back to that later on. We keep moving. Dat Boy here, he's putting some real pressure on Evil Blade here, pushing him through the corners. These soft tyre runners are going to be really good for about 2 laps, and then the mediums will become the favourite tyre. And Evil Blade is on the freshest out of the top 5. Maney there as well on fresh meds. So this battle is going to go race long here. The Juice leading Drifters at the moment. But this can go any which way. Mason. But this is going to be chaos here at the start. So he's guys all just keeping line and stern at the moment here. Zapboy, can he get the traction on Evil Blade? No, he can't. We're all following Gumbo through the final sector here. There won't be any overtakes made. Could not agree more, brother. Anyway, we keep pushing, we keep watching. That's all we can do, unfortunately. Aussie Freak getting the job done now on Pumpkin Win. He's up to P12. And hopefully he can keep moving forward for himself after making that interesting trading decision box on the last lap of the safety car. Nevertheless, here we are. The battle is resuming. It doesn't look like a wash has got the pace here for Gumbo. ERS open. And can Evil Blade get the overlap around the outside on a wash full? Can he get it done around the outside? What a move! Evil Blade! What a move from the McLaren driver! That is absolutely brilliant from him. He seems now the first one to have the yellow Gumbo. If he can keep up, which it looks like he can, the tyres are going to be the most favourable through the first sector. As you can see, Zapboy with a lot of pace to burn, but he just can't use it when he's stuck in traffic. Can he get the exit here? He's got it close. Maney. Sorry, I don't know, I accidentally hit the wrong button. Around the outside, can he do it, Zapboy? No, he's going to have to stay behind at the moment. Pretty well even on ERS as well. Zapboy just doesn't get the exit here. He'll be able to stay behind that. Waddington saying, will he overtake that? Absolutely, that is the overtake of the race that I've witnessed, I believe. So far, no DRS yet. We'll get it on the next lap. Zapboy again, just looking at... Make sure Mason knows he's there. Drifters and the Juice battling here. The Drifters just has no confidence under brakes into that corner. I've noticed in this race. Now he's going to go around the outside here. There's not much going to be doing there, but if he can keep it to the inside, this could be a good move here up the inside. Plenty of moves to be made here. Juice just got to keep it clean. And they do so. Bubbles can't do much about it, but they're going to go up the inside. Here we go. The Juice has the inside as the favoured line around this corner. Surely Drifters can't keep it. Oh no, there goes Juice. I had a feeling that was going to happen. It's too tight of a corner to go flat through there. And he goes around down to P13. The Juice looking like he's not even going to score any points now in this race. Work to be done. Evil Blade fastest up in the race. He wants to chase down Gumbo Kebab. But he's DC'd again. Evil Blade is DC'd after setting the purple lap, I think. Oh, that's so sad for the McLaren driver. It looks to have DNF'd. Oh, DSC. So now it's a 5-man race. If Blade can't get back in, he won't be able to challenge for the race win here, unfortunately. Wash will get the DRS here off Evil Blade. Evil Blade's AI staying with Gumbo at the moment. I think I've gone a touch higher on the AI accidentally, but anyway, that's okay. The Wash will get the job done here on Evil Blade, and he'll look to close in here on Gumbo. That is the collective goal for these top three. And here goes Mason. Here we go. Can he make two in the one straight? No, he'll just get the job done on Evil Blade's AI, which is just unfortunate for him. Maney's right here as well. He's sitting on the back of these guys as the soft tyres start to fade. Perfect dad timing yet, not ideal, but you know how you can get past that, Sultan? Just subscribing. Or is it $8.99 a month? You don't have to deal with any ads in Formula OCE streams. OCE Racing League streams. But Maney's just sitting at the back of this train at the moment. He's just waiting for some carnage to ensue. Evil Blade's AI is doing a decent job of keeping him up there. Pens, please. Okay, there they are. Bubbles is basically ignoring. And he's going around anyway. Oh, I've got that on the stream. That's mightily unfortunate for Bubbles. Alright, anyway, we keep watching. That boy gets his 3-second time penalty now. He's down in P6, so something's happened there as Maney's cleared past him. So an error there maybe for him. Maney 9 seconds penalty though. That's going to really hurt him here in the standings. As it stands, Evil Blade, is he back? Yes, he is, but he's lost 2 positions, unfortunately, on track. War Machine has gone around again, ladies and gentlemen. His race has been shocking tonight, but hopefully for him, he can get back in this one. But Evil Blade now, what's going to happen here? We've got to move for the lead, do we? A Wash full leads the USGP. Gumbo's led pretty well 20 laps in this race. But lap. It doesn't matter. You only got to lead one. And now Mason's going to go down the inside of Gumbo as well. Contact and around goes Mason. Into Evil Blade. And through goes Maney for P3. Zapboy for P4. More contact. Evil Blade's around again. No. The man who should have been going for the race win is now almost out of the points. The McLaren team will be absolutely spewing after that. Anyway, we keep watching. Gumbo absolutely robbed to this one as Evil Blade goes around again. He's not even going to score points here. All of a sudden, what a terrible end to this race for the McLaren team. They're not going to score any points in the USGP if it finishes how it is. Gumbo, he needs to catch up here to Maney. Sorry, to Wash. Maney currently P3. He's got those penalties over his head. He could jump almost all the way out of the points with those pens. He won't jump out of the points, but he'll drop fairly low at this stage. That boy, he's got 6 seconds. He's got 2 laps to stay within. Mason on for a podium as it stands. Drifter's also just on the verge of a podium as well if he can just keep this pace up. At the moment, Bubbles with another penalty. He's down in P9 with 18 seconds of penalties at the moment. But Aussie Freak, I told him, I was saying it was not a good strategy. Little Bubbles has gone around again, 18 seconds of penalties, not like it's going to matter. But Aussie Freak, I said it was a bad strategy. He's P7 at the moment, an awesome strategy here from the Aston Martin driver. And it looks like that may be where he finishes this race with 6 seconds of penalties. I don't think he'll gain anything from it. But here we go, Zapboy and Maney battling it out here for P3. They don't have to do this. But he does, because Mason's behind him. He's got 3 seconds of penalty, so he wants to clear Maney and try and gap him if he can. It is so close here at the front. Wash has got out of DRS. He's going to get another race win if he can just keep it under control for one more lap. We've got a spinner. It is Bubbles again. Doesn't matter. He's out of the points as it stands. Looks like Juice is going to be able to recover for just a couple of points, or 1 or 2 points, but this is where the points are at. This is where we're looking. Red Bull had a good round last time out in Japan. They closed the gap to Aston and Ferrari in the overall constructor standings. And as it stands, they're looking. Oh no, Juice gets a pen. He's got to do the work now to get past Bumpkin, and if he can catch War Machine. So that is bitterly disappointing there for the Aston Martin driver. But we've got to keep going. Who is going to win this race? It's still unknown. Gumbo with no ERS. Wash with barely any more. Neither does Maney. No one has got ERS. Mason's got the most ERS out of the top 5 at the moment. War Machine gets a 3-second time penalty again. So he's up to 6 seconds now. As around goes Bubbles once more. Not the first time. Probably won't be the last time. We've still got a whole nother lap for him. But here we go. The last time on this straight. Maney isn't going to have DRS. I don't think Gumbo, does he have the pace? He won't. He's too far back. Has anyone got anything? They've all got DRS. Maney doesn't. Can that boy get the job done? M-Bomb's gone around again. 20 seconds of penalties. Yep. Mason and Drifters. He's just here, but he's not going to get it, unfortunately. Hens is right there. He's going to steal this P7 off Aussie Freak. But let's go to the front of the field. A Wash just taking it nice and easy now through the final sector. It looks like Red Bull are going to get another win here in OCE Racing League. 2 corners to go for a Washful. No pens is all he needs. Keep it within the white lines. 1 corner to go for Washful, and he's back on the top step here in OCE Racing League. A Washful wins the USGP from Gumbo. Who's P3? Is it? It's Mason! P3 for Alpine. Then comes Drifters. Then Datboy. Then comes Maney. In P6, a terrible result for him, considering his main championship rival wins the race. Hens and Aussie have a big crash over the line, but Aussie will get P8. The Juice will grab P9, and War Machine will he snag a point? I'm not sure. Evil Blade's got to push here. If he can get through the final corner quickly, can he get a point? Oh no, he can't. It'll be P11 for Evil Blade. What a shocking race for him in terms of connectivity. He'll be absolutely spewing. War Machine manages to come home for a point. Bull Foam, P13, AK Bubbles, M-Bomb 14th, and lucking out unfortunately tonight, and he's going to give us some donuts to end the race. But Jones fans call me Mr. Clean. Absolutely, mate. P7, a fantastic result for you tonight, mate. Absolutely. We'll get the top 3 in here after a crazy, eventful USGP. All just got to take a breath here, I think. Wowee. Action race long, pretty much. That is one of the best races of the season. Drifters gets driver of the day. I'll decide that later on. Gumbo robbed of a race win, unfortunately. But such is, he should have boxed for mediums or the softs. He would have had the pace. Couldn't get it done. P2 today. Red Bull win. Fantastic. The G says, if you want to know how to bottle a podium, let me know. I hate that track. Yeah, not what he would have liked, but here we see this podium celebrations, Awash and Gumbo. I don't think Gumbo is actually as happy as his avatar is there, but Awash will be that happy. He's back in the hunt for this championship with a big win with Mania, only scoring 8 points. Huge. And Mason, he'll be absolutely cheering. P3, an awesome result. That's what getting less penalties gets you. He gets the fastest lap as well there, the Alpine driver. But yeah, what a result. We'll get Awash and we will get Gumbo in here. I don't know if Mason will be able to join. Unfortunately, he won't be able to, I don't think. But we'll get the top 2 in at least. But there's your rundown for the race. A crazy one. Affected all the way through. A couple of interesting moments throughout. And no doubt some discussions to be had for everybody. But that has been the USGP, ladies and gentlemen. Awash, Gumbo, Mason, Drifters, Datboy, Maney, Hens, Aussie Freak, The Juice, and War Machine a top 10 with Blade, Pumpkin, Lil Foam, X-Bomb, and Bubbles missing out on points with Felty and GH DNFing. We've got only our second place man in here at the moment. I don't know if Awash is going to want to join for interviews. If not, but we will. I'll just quickly ask him in the Discord.
I just sent him a message. I was just talking to him.
Oh, here he is. Here he is. Alrighty. We've got the top 2 in here. I don't believe Mason will be able to join, but we'll congratulate him quickly. We'll go to the showroom. We will. Where are our virtual showroom? Where are we? Give me F1. Give me the Alpine. Mason getting P3. A big result there for the Alpine team, and the fastest lap. 16 points for him. He'll move a long way up the standings with that. But now we go to Gumbo. Mate, absolute gutting. You had the pace all race, controlling it out front by at one point, I think 10 seconds. And a safety car, and unfortunately the hards just weren't fast enough at the end. Give us a run around, mate.
Yeah, I started on mediums because I was out in front. I knew I could. My favourite track, so I thought I could gap him a bit. I didn't think I'd gap him quite that much. But, yeah, just went in, came out 4th. I think Blade disconnected and I just went straight past him, which didn't hold me up. And then everyone pitted and, yeah, I just thought I might have the pace to hold off. But, you know, Washy's pretty quick, so just got me. And I got to the last DRS straight and I was 5/10 off him. And he got a better exit than me. And I just couldn't get to him. I knew it was over from there. But yeah, pretty stoked with the second.
Yeah, great result for you, mate. That'll jump you up to P6 in the drivers now. So how are we feeling about that? And then also how are we feeling about the next race, China Sprint? Doesn't get much better from here for the next couple.
I've done about 15 laps of China ever. But when I go in the lobbies with Reaper, I seem to do pretty well there, so I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to go. But I should be higher up, I think. I just ran into a lot of tough luck this year, so this season. So
yeah, I could not agree more, mate. One of the unluckiest drivers on the grid, for sure. But P6, slowly creeping your way up to where you probably should be in the standings. Congratulations, mate. Sorry.
Cheers, mate.
You go.
No, I was just going to say, don't take anything away from Ossie, though. He's very quick.
Yeah.
And congratulations on the win, and congratulations to Mason for the P3, buddy. Anyway, that's it for me.
Yeah, congratulations, mate. And
Cheers,
really tough luck with the safety car. But yeah, now a wash. Race winner once again. It's been, how long's it been? It's been a little while, hasn't it, since you won one? Let's go back. Let's have a look. Oh, no, it hasn't. It's only been a couple races. So I'm full of crap. But anyway, back on the top step after a week off it. How are you feeling? And you've been able to close that gap up to Maine. You had a bit of a stonker tonight.
Yeah, mate. I think I definitely got lucky tonight. I think Gumbo was definitely fastest on track, and I was just lucky enough to go hards first. And that safety car, obviously, as well. I don't think I would have been able to chase him down on the mids, and he was on the hards. He was bloody fast. So I think that was a lucky win. And yeah, no, I think Gumbo should have been on the top step today.
Yeah, such is racing. Unfortunately, very bit of luck there for him. But, you know, you were able to get the job done at the end there. Evil Blade had the pace, and then he disconnected for about the 20th time that race. And then he was involved in an incident when he returned, and you were able to get the job done and pull away. So, a fantastic result for you today, mate. And you'll be able to close that gap to Maney.
I was going to mention that as well. He also outsmarted me on a move, and I just got lucky that he disconnected again. So, you know, as you said, that's the game. So got lucky today.
Yeah, no, definitely. The Lord's helping you out there, but you know you've got to take them when you can get them, especially in the league racing when you know anything can change in just a matter of moments. So China next week, mate. You won't quite overtake Mania again, but you'll close that gap up quite a lot now. How are you feeling? It's a sprint race as well, so.
Yeah, just got to keep closing that gap. I got taken out late in the race last week, so no points there hurt. So just got to take it 1 week at a time, really, and see what we can do.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. Could not have said it better. Congratulations on another race win here in Tier 4, mate. Doing a really, really good job. Congratulations.
Love your work. Thanks, man.
All good. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is Tier 4, Round 11, done and dusted. One of the more exciting races of the season, I must admit. We've had some absolute snoozers, but just when that one started to drag out, we had a safety car, and it was absolute chaos till the end. Thank you all for tuning in. Tomorrow night's 8 p.m. What is it? Just normal time, Sydney time. We've got Eastern. What's it called? East Coast time. We've got Tier 3. I'm not too sure who's on comms there. I cannot quite remember. They have decided it, but I can't remember. We'll have a couple of new blokes, I think, in the comms box for Tier 3. Don't forget to tune in then. Then again, 8 p.m. Saturday night, Tier 2, with Edmo with a 60-point lead over the rest of the fields, and then Tier 1, 6:30 on Sunday. Don't forget to tune in then, and then this time next week, China Sprint, we'll go at it again here for Tier 4. Other than that, peace out, and we'll see you this time next week.